enough electricity for millions of homes, and a significant portion of Tehran's industrial base. The second largest is the Shahed Salimi plant in Mazandaran province near the Caspian Sea. 215 megawatts. Third is the Shahed Rajai plant, approximately 110 kilometers northeast of Tehran. 243 megawatts. For context, Florida's West County Energy Center, the largest operating natural gas power plant in the United States, produces 750 megawatts. Iran's biggest plant is roughly 3/4 of that capacity, serving a country of 87 million people. Trump did not specify which plant he meant as the biggest. He may have been referring to Damavand. He may have been referring to Bushehr, the nuclear power plant on the Persian Gulf coast, already struck last week, which at around 10 megawatts is not technically the largest, but carries enormous symbolic and radiological significance. His threat was deliberately vague on specifics and precisely clear on intent. Hit and obliterate. Starting with the biggest one first. Now here is what that actually means for 87 million Iranians. Because this is the dimension of this threat that has received almost no attention in the coverage of the past 12 hours. Iran's electricity grid is not a luxury. It is the infrastructure that keeps a modern society alive. Hospitals run on it, water treatment plants run on it, sewage systems run on it, food refrigeration and supply chains depend on it. Communications networks, including the military communications that the IRGC uses to coordinate its operations, run on it. Destroying Iran's largest power plants does not just turn off lights. It sets off a cascade. Without electricity, water treatment stops. Without water treatment, drinking water becomes unsafe within days in major urban centers. Without electricity, hospitals cannot operate critical care equipment. Without electricity, food supply chains collapse because refrigeration stops working across the entire distribution network. Without electricity, the winter heating systems that millions of Iranians depend on in a country that experiences temperatures well below freezing in its northern and central regions stop functioning. The International Committee of the Red Cross has published detailed analysis of what happens when electricity infrastructure is destroyed in a densely populated country. They call it the reverberating effects of attacks on electrical infrastructure. Their findings based on what happened in Iraq after 1991, in Yugoslavia after 1999, in Lebanon in 2006 are consistent and alarming. The immediate military effect of destroying a power plant is limited. The humanitarian effect on the civilian population that depends on that grid is catastrophic and long-lasting. 87 million people, two of the largest power plants on their grid obliterated, in a country that is already under a sustained military campaign that has killed over 2,000 people and displaced millions. The word obliterate was chosen carefully. Obliterate does not mean damage or degrade or reduce capacity. It means remove from existence. Trump is not threatening to inconvenience Iran's electricity supply. He is threatening to eliminate the infrastructure that keeps the civilian population alive. Iran's response is equally specific and equally deliberate. And it deserves exactly the same level of careful analysis. The Iranian army statement named two specific categories of target energy infrastructure and desalination facilities belonging to the U.S. and its allies in the region. Desalination facilities are not incidental infrastructure in the Gulf states. They are existential infrastructure. The United Arab Emirates gets approximately 42% of its fresh water from desalination. Saudi Arabia gets approximately 70%. Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, all of them are